Hello, hello. Today we are going to be listening to 13-inch Frank Beltrame Italian Stiletto with Bison horn grips. I think I said that right. Yeah, it's the new Xiu Xiu album. I wanted to do this one because I'm seeing Xiu Xiu literally tomorrow, and I've heard a lot of good things about this album. It's gotten a lot of rave reviews. If you can't already tell, I'm a little bit scared to go back into a Xiu Xiu album after hearing Girl with Basket of Fruit, which is the most terrifying thing I've ever heard in my life. Another couple of things. I have heard this album's a little bit lighter in terms of tone and sounds, and like it's a little bit more accessible, so maybe I'll vibe with that a little bit more. And I will definitely be getting around to some of the more classic Xiu Xiu albums as well. I know some people want to see A Promise and stuff like that. I will do that, but this is new, and it's, I just feel like I need to hear it, especially before I see him live, and I want to do a reaction on this one anyway. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Here we go. Oh, God. Okay.
With freckles as sparkling as yours.
Ooh.
Who could dare to unsparkle?
Whoa.
I have done almost nothing right. My entire adult life breaks the chain of my being nothing too.
Wow.
With secrecy as bewildering as yours. Breaks the chain of my being nothing.
Wow. What the fuck? I did not expect that being as an emotional and beautiful opener as it was. Wow. Damn. Okay. What the fuck? That is just like so weird to me. That was great. That was awesome. That was beautiful. I'm just a little bit thrown back after kind of associating Xiu Xiu with just like very uncomfortable sounds. Like this is just, that was beautiful. Amazing singing. Very emotional and like passionate, you could tell. I really like the lyrics to this too. Sad, but also positive in a way. I've done almost nothing right my entire adult life, but having dread to touch the fire with you breaks the chain of my being nothing. It's really beautifully put. Wow. A slow burner that was a great opener. I'm very interested to see where it goes from here. I don't know if I have much else to say. It was just really pretty. Yeah, just cool stuff. Let's see what happens after this. Oh shit! Ooh!
A broken tooth, flying through space, floating in space.
What the hell? What? Ooh! Dude, those drums fucking slap.
Flying through space.
Wow. This is so cool. Oh my god. I fuck with this so much.
A compulsion suitcase of failure, failing at space. A dense cat.
Wow. What a banger, dude. What the hell? It's weird to think that this is the same band that made Girl with a Basket of Fruit. Like, there's just no way. Oh my god, that was awesome. That was so fucking groovy. And so sonically satisfying. There was so much going on there. So many cool synths. I think my favorite part about that was the drum groove, because that was just a bop and a half. It almost reminds me of some, like, trip-hop stuff. Vibes here are really good. I'm fucking with this a lot. What is this song talking about? I don't fucking know what this is about. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes Xiu Xiu lyrics just be like that, you know? All I know is I am just very on board with this, and I want to know what happens next. So let's just do the next one. That is sick. Crazy guitars. I think guitars. Ooh. Whoa. Shoegaze? Damn, dude. That is a sick tone. Love this chorus. Super memorable. Yeah. Oh, not over? Now it's over. Fantastic. This is shaping up to be great. I love it. I love it. The sound here is just amazing. Production-wise, everything. That song was super fuzzy. Super fuzzy. Almost shoegazy in a little bit. The vocals there were super catchy. Like, and see, the thing about that is, I will say and admit that the title track of Girl with Basket of Fruit, that song is catchy. But, I mean, this is obviously very much more accessible and very intended to be catchy, I feel like. I mean, it's just a great sound. Everything complements each other so well. I love the vocals. I love the fuzzed out guitars. The drums were great. It's like a pretty standard progression for a song, but it does it so well. And still in their own way, with a lot of detail and love put into it. There was also this lead line in the chorus that really stuck out to me. It just had such a soaring sort of feel. It has some interesting lines, like, "What will you do if and when I am someone else?" I really like that. Flanger.
Alas.
So many weird sounds. Sounds like bubbles. Okay. Whoa. Oh god, we're in scary territory. Oh no. Oh no.
Made out of a human skull.
What the fuck?
Beware.
That's a cool sound. Oh my god, that is so cool. The panning on that? Ooh. Damn. What the fuck?
The night uses to dazzle and to corrupt.
Wow, what an insane song. At the beginning, I was like, okay, this is good. All right, it's pretty good. Definitely won me over more by the end of it, especially after that second chorus. Everything became so much more chaotic and just sonically interesting. Especially with those drums at the end. Those sounded huge. I love so many of the synths and sounds there too. Just the kind of pulsating do 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 do. That was definitely the weirdest song so far, but I really still liked it a lot. The production is so good. It's so good, so well done. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Girl with the Basket of Fruit, I can still appreciate the album for how much detail there was in it, and this is just a likable version of that to me. Again, just for me personally, because that was just too much for me, but this album it's just down my alley. It's down my alley. I know I'm mentioning Girl with the Basket of Fruit a lot, but it's just the only other comparison point I really have, so yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is this song about? What is this song about? A brand new chimney made out of a human skull? Beware! What? Okay. What the fuck? Oh! Ooh! Dude, that is slick as fuck!
Dreams marked to death, slats unhusked and frozen flame, sinking into the dust.
Those guitars! Oh! This is so cool! I am in love. I am in love. Whoa, that's the fucking synth in the background? Kind of pulsating? Oh. Oh my god. Dude, those guitars! Dude, what the fuck? That was incredible. Oh my god. Everything about that was stellar. So just not like expected. They went for like a fucking psychedelic rock intro, and then they just busted into like the smoothest groove with the thickest and fuzziest guitars. I think that was even fuzzier than the other track I was talking about that had fuzzy guitars. Just the synths, the pulsing synths, everything just fucking twirling around in the ears and the production. That was just all around incredible. I think that was my favorite so far. This is really living up to be a great album, which I'm so glad about, because I've wanted to see the hype with Xiu Xiu. And I mean in a way I have, but it's just I fully am vibing with this. Like I can say that I like 100% would listen to this again and like play this. The playing on that song and just the vocal performance too. I'm really liking the vocals. They mix in with everything super well. Again, it's just so well produced. Really good. Really good. According to Google, the definition of Veneficium? Veneficium. Yes? Maybe I just like stumbled over myself. But it's to poison someone, supposedly. That's what it means. Kind of seems like this is a little bit of my interpretation, but the chorus says, given all this, why can't I go back? How can I stay when caught in these acts, the area, the mass, and the shape? I kind of think that's alluding to, like, they did something that they wish they could reverse. Ooh. Ooh. We dancing? Ooh. Whoa. That is such a cool tone. Oh, I can already tell this is one of my faves. Great dynamics. We're kind of back down. Oh. That is so good. That guitar. What the fuck? Oh my god, that was so good. Okay, I just gotta say, I am so glad I bought a ticket to see them tomorrow because I believe they're on the tour for this album, and I was a little hesitant at first, just because, you know. But if this is the shit that they're gonna be doing, I am so excited. That was one of my favorites, like, hands down. That was so groovy. That guitar line after the choruses, oh my god, that was just an eargasm. That was probably my favorite part of the song, just that guitar. It was so satisfying. And just that kind of like dancey, like punchy groove with the drums. So addicting. I loved that. I loved it. I really am just blown away. I'm having a great time with this album. Okay. I thought it was gonna be spooky, but now it's groovy. Ooh. This is like a psychedelic rock song. Wow. Oh. This is so good. Whoa.
At the moment of everything, for me that name is yours, and for me that name is yours. The devil forgiven, that's why. The devil forgiven, that's why. The devil forgiven, that's why.
Oh! This album is so good. We're hitting all home runs here. This is just so fucking cool. This reminded me of like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, which is just never in a million years would I think I would to compare this band and King Gizzard. Like, what? One of the best songs guitar-wise. So much cool sound play. This cool sound play just keeps coming. I love the freaking like sliding bit where like it was like woo, woo, like the guitars and weird synths or whatever. I also love the dual vocals here too. I love the intense vocal delivery. The kind of tempo change to a faster pace is just it's awesome too. It fits so well. So T.D.F.T.W stands for the devil forgiven, that's why. What the fuck? What? Throughout everyone's life, there's only one Penumbra's Penumbra, whose name can be called out at the moment of death. And for me, that name is yours. The devil forgiven, that's why. That's an interesting line. This almost seems to be like a battle of the afterlife. Like, that's what the music gave me, that feel. It just, I don't know. I'm could be totally off the mark, but yeah, badass song though. We have two more, I think? Yeah.
Without a name, burnt by the light of a candle. Meet without will.
A little bit low key and spooky.
I'm high in darkness, as it hands misery preordained. A mother and father do not have to be.
This is fucking psychedelic as all hell. What the fuck? Okay, this is the Xiu Xiu I know. So many sound effects. Where are they getting these sound effects? Feels like a giant piano stab. God. What the fuck are these sounds? How do you even do that? Possibly the weirdest song so far, but I actually like that. I liked it a lot. I think just in the context here, it works really well. It's kind of a switch up and just something a little different. It's a little bit more low key and atmospheric and kind of less straight to the point. Which again, I kind of like about it. I liked the smoother kind of electronic, just like vibey drum beat. Had a little creepy midsection there as well. Gave me a little bit of flashbacks, but I still thought it was cool in context here. Weird song, but again, that was cool. Yeah, we're still hitting all bangers. We're hitting all bangers. One more song. This is just such a good album. I'm genuinely surprised that I like it this much. Okay.
A ballad rather than a rocker. A goddess doesn't have to learn. They're just there. They have no part in this. They will sit upon my shoulder like a baby, abandoned and free. Then I wanna spin, and I will rest my head. You are quiet, and I've got a lot to be quiet about. What kind of word do you think that this is?
This seems like a little bit of a darker song. Amazing atmosphere though. Okay. This is really cool.
And the melodies jingle. My soul converted to a thing. Fantasy, 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 fantasy,
What the fuck? Whoa. an unsettling but really good ending to this album. That is wild. I loved that one. God damn, this is a good album. I am so stoked that I liked this as much as I did. This has to be one of my favorites of the year. And trust me, there's some albums this year that I am very much looking forward to. But man, this is really good. Yeah, this song was so just atmospheric. Again, a lot less straight to the point, but I really like that about it. I kind of liked how the last two songs here switched the vibe up a little bit. But still kind of felt like they were in the same world-ish. I really love the spoken word vocals here, and the parts where he just busts out fucking yelling. Really interesting, especially at the end here. This kind of almost seems to be like someone trying to force love to some degree, especially with the "I've loved you this hard for 12 years. I never thought I could love this hard for so long. It makes me insane. You can't refuse love like this. It is criminal. You must love me." It's very like forceful and toxic, you know. Let's amazing album. I'm so glad I reacted to this. I have so much more appreciation for Xiu Xiu now, I feel like, because this is just something I vibe with and connect with more. It's just so unbelievably well put together, produced, performed, written. It's also interesting, it's also satisfying. Even though it's more accessible, they don't lose that knack for interesting songwriting and kind of breaking the boundaries in some areas. I also kind of love how the production was a little bit overblown. That's kind of a similarity between this and Girl with Basket of Fruit. That's kind of the one big similarity I can pull from. But again, being overblown, they do it in a way that's so interesting, and specifically them, and also still satisfying musically. There is so much detail here. There's a lot of detail here with every song. You can tell they spent a lot of time on this, even though I think their last album came out last year. Yeah, Ignore Grief was last year. And I've actually heard a little bit about that one, and that one seemed to be another horror show, but there genuinely was not a single song that I disliked. I really think this is going to be up there with some of my favorites of the year. And that's saying a lot, because this has been another really insane year for music. I might as well talk about it now. I was going to talk about it whenever I do my little recap or wrap-up, but there are some albums that are coming out that I'm really excited about and I want to do reactions on. I'm not even going to spoil which ones, but maybe you can take a guess at what they'll be. This was just a great addition to the wave of new awesome music. Yeah. All right, I will give my final thoughts in the future, but this was great. This was fucking awesome. So it's been a little bit, and I saw them live, and the live show was unbelievable. I really have a lot more appreciation for their music now. Even the stuff off of like Basket of Fruit that I initially was just like about, but the way they pulled some of that stuff off live was just so impressive and so unique and so cool. It still was very, like terrifying in a way, but it just gave me appreciation for that stuff, for how well they're able to recreate it live. And not only did I see them live, but I also got the new album on vinyl, and I got to meet them after the show, and they signed it. I'm so stoked about it. I gotta just say, like, Angela and Jamie are the sweetest people. Like, I am genuinely shocked at how sweet they were, because, you make an album like Girl with Basket of Fruit, and it's the most terrifying thing ever created, and then you meet the people who made it, and they're just, like, so, like, talkative and nice and willing to, do something like that and take time out of their day to do that. It's just so cool. You gotta love when an artist is just that sweet and nice. I am now a much bigger Xiu Xiu fan than I was, a couple months ago. And now I am legally obligated to react to more of their albums, so stay tuned. But yeah, album, I still love it. It's only grown because I've been listening to it a lot because of that live show, and also just because it's a really good album. Everything I said in the original video still stands. It's still one of my favorites of the year, for sure. A lot of great music this year, but man, this is just another great record. My overall score for this album as of right now is a 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.